Okay. This is Brewster the Rooster. It's another old military joke. Old city slicker, he decides to get him a chicken farm because he wants some fresh eggs. So he goes out, buys him a farm, goes down the road to this chicken farmer and says, I want a dozen of your best chickens. The farmer says, well, what about a rooster? He says, roosters don't lay eggs, I just want chickens for their eggs. Well, he gets his chickens and goes home. After 2 or 3 days, there's no eggs. And he goes back down to the farmer and says, look, you gave me these chickens to lay eggs. He says, they're not laying eggs. The farmer looks at the city slicker and goes, of course, you got to have a rooster to make the chickens lay eggs. And he said, well, okay, give me a rooster. The farmer thinks for a minute and says, I'm going to give you my very best rooster. His name is Brewster. Okay, so he takes Brewster home with him. There's the awfulest ruckus out in the chicken coop. Old city slicker goes running out there, and there's all the chickens laid everywhere around the barnyard. And he said, Brewster, if you don't quit, you're going to kill yourself. Well, next morning he hears all the ruckus and it's just going wild out in the barnyard. He goes running to the chicken coop. Chickens are all laid out. Goes running to the barn. There's the cow, the horse, everything laid out. There's old Brewster. He says, Brewster, I told you if you don't quit, you're going to kill yourself. On the 3rd morning, the old city slicker wakes up, and it's dead silence everywhere. He goes running out to the chicken coop. Chickens all laid out. Goes running out to the barn. Barn animals all laid out. Where's Brewster? He steps out there and he looks in the sky, and there's buzzards flying around. He looks out there in the pasture, and there's old Brewster with his feet up. He walks over to Brewster and he goes, Brewster, I told you if you didn't quit, you was going to kill yourself. Brewster just rolled his head over and opened one eye and said, shh, they're about to land.